Coach, winter is just around the corner as you get a look at New Era Field just south of Buffalo, New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the New York Jets. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. A first down throw, Darnold. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Detroit! Detroit! Hurry up, here we go! Detroit! Detroit! Over! Watch it now, Barney!
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. He'll buy some time right. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. He got 29 yards that time.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Back 99 Philly, here we go! Over! All right, here we go! Green 39! Green 39!
On first down, Darnold. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Set! Green 39! Green 39! Over! All right, now, lucky 56! Lucky 56!
On 2nd and 10, Darnold. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Quincy Enunwa, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Pryor has it complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On fourth down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Now, Barney!
Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. A gain of 3, second down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Set! Green 39! Green 39! Over!
Now a man who began his career as a Saint, this is Chris Ivory. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hot! Hot!
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
On 4th down, here's Justin Vogel on to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. New York set to take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Blue 90! Blue 90! Detroit! Detroit!
On 1st down, it's Darnold. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 43 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Down at the 31.
All right, here we go. Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Blue 90. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Darnold on 2nd down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. That last catch winds up costing him 3, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd and 13. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Long, it's Darnold. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Now to try the Jets field goal, Cairo Santos. This from 44 yards away. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. Here comes Johnson on the return. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. And now out come the Bills. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside position battle. As a general rule, what they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On first down, Allen. Over the middle and caught by the tight end Clay. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter. This give is to McCoy. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Lucky 56.
Allen now on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. And this one's incomplete. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
All right, now, lucky 56.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. It's caught. Jones. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it a 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And again, it's Allen. And this will be incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Allen to throw once more. And Beasley with it over the middle. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And Hauschka's kick is good. And the Bills are going to tie the game at 3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. New York set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. To throw is Darnold. Now he'll escape to his right. Nunez got it, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's complete to Antonio Gates. And he lost the football. To play in a tightly contested first half. Back to Buffalo after this. This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a 1st down here. Darnold on 1st down. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now the Bills will take another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. And he's going to go down again. Trent Murphy in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Over. Watching that, Barney.
The play fake, and it's Darnold. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And this one will be brought back to the 22. He couldn't hook up with a Nunez that time.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Leopard! Gone! 56.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Then he finds Beasley complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Detroit! Detroit! Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
On 2nd down, here's Allen. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Henry Anderson in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. To throw on 3rd down. Allen. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, wide open. Complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Josh Gordon as the first half is winding down. And the Bills are in for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. Ardarius Stewart now on the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out now come the Jets. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
All right, now, look at 56. Look at 56. 319. 319. Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Got an open man. It's a noon one. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. So we've reached halftime here in Orchard. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. Now here's Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Now a play fake here on first down. His throw incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Leopard! Wide, get wide. Mine's 54. Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Gone! Blue 90! Gone! Hot!
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And that's caught by Beasley. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Gone!
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Watch him now, Barney!
Allen will try again on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down. The Bills passing game getting him down the field. They've got another first down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Watch him now, Barney!
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
Leopard! Gone! All right, now, lucky 56.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. And this one is incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone, and they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
The Bills on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Nice man complete over the middle. It's Gordon. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. And they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 1st down, Allen going to drive this off to McCoy, complete. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Leopard! Back 99 Philly, here we go!
They come out here in the eye.
Hot! Over!
They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now this time, Allen will throw. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He has been interception-prone here in his rookie season. How patient can they be with him?
That is the key question, isn't it? A lot of it depends on the head coach, what type of defense you have, and just a general understanding of the makeup of him. But the bottom line is you posed a great question. Are they at the stage where they've run out of patience and now they get to demand production? Or do you continue to stay with him this way?
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Bilal Powell, 97 yards. And the Jets are able to strike for 6. So from back deep in their own territory all the way into the end zone, you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. Here comes Johnson on the return. pretty move. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Bills getting set to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. They'll pitch it out to McCoy. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Darren Lee in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Allen looks to throw on second down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Boy, excellent coverage there. Last week he had the interception. One reason why he was the AFC Defensive Player of the Week.
So no jokes about not having hands, right? Because he got the pick last week. This week, he's knocked down a ball in this game so far. Let's see if he can get an interception as this one continues.
The Bills on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be third and forever.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Gun!
On third and long, it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Here we go now.
On first and 10, Darnold. Finding some room at midfield. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
Now a run. This is Bilal Powell. And now running right through it. Evades the tackler, and now some space. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Bilal Powell, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points
big time.
Detroit! Detroit!
Allen now on first down. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. And quickly, they get to the line.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Looking to throw on second down. Allen caught on the right side by Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Throwing is Allen on third. And he's got his man. It's the tight end play. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him 30 yards there. Here's Allen on first and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And again, it's Allen. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Gone! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now Allen again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Allen, gotta have this one. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. On first down, Murray. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. On the stop there defensively, Marcus May with the tackle.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Now Allen to throw. Looking to throw on second down. Open space inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Cole Beasley, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bills draw a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try to run with Murray, and he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Leopard! Detroit! Detroit!
He's back to throw. Over the middle and caught by the tight end Clay. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one and another first down. Back to throw. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Back to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Josh Gordon with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
This one taken from the 7. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. Huge first down, gotta hurry.
Yeah, now they have to get up there, get set, and then spike it.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Over! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Over!
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
That play there just shows me how much fucking Buffalo Bills are hated in Madden.
Only way to get the lead here, of course,
really?
Touchdown.
This motherfucking caught that? Come on with the fucking camera angle, man.
Watching now, Marty. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Over!
Now it's Darnold.
Oh, beautiful. We need that.
What a huge play at this point in the game.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, first down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on second down.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Darnold.
Oh, I love it.
At the goal line. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. And a great return.
Thank goodness, man. EA came up. EA came up with that shit. EA, all right, you made up for the fucking bullshit catch. Oh my god, I was like, what the hell is going on here? Why am I screwed in this game so much, man? Like, Buffalo Bills can't be rated that bad. Come on.
He's helping his team in a huge way.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost.
Good game, man. That was a really good game.
That drive ends in 3.
So that last drive I did was clutch, bro. Clutch. That was a clutch. Although I passed it to Gordon way sooner, but for some reason my controller isn't responding to my fucking commands or whatever. Good ass game.
Some drama down to the very end of this ball game, Charles, on that final kickoff. They were hoping to break free, some sort of miracle play, but they couldn't do it.
They had a chance, and that was their only opportunity to try and bring it all the way back. As you noted, they weren't.
And if I had tried to click on the safety to try and catch that pass that he got, it would have been a touchdown because every time I click on it, I can never, for some reason, I can never, like, I can never, catch it. Whatever the reason may be, I don't know, but I haven't mastered catching that shit, so. Look at our rushing, like, nobody rushed the fucking ball, bro. Look at that shit. He killed me in yards per play.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching